What's poppin', yo? There's really power in the tongue because Drake's top flight shooter, top 5, who is a former rapper, he attempted to rap, from Toronto, Canada, he had recently beat a case for murder, where he was an accomplice to a murder, which was by mistaken identity of an innocent kid. He ran an innocent kid that was just going to college, university, not involved in any gang life whatsoever. He went on the run for that, got caught in LA. They brought him back to Canada. He sat in jail for a year waiting for this trial. He beats the case, and he comes out just popping-ish, like just talking crazy. He was always a crazy talker. You could consider him the 6ix9ine of Toronto, except as far as I know, and as far as what I've actually heard, this guy was, he never switched up. Like, he was never a good boy and then joined that stuff. He was just always involved in the mess, you could call it. So he pulls up to Wireless because Drake is performing at Wireless. He had all of his guys there, all of his homies, everyone that supports him. Wireless is one of the biggest festivals in the UK. So Top 5 pulls up. He's got his ice, and he shows up on the Nelk Boys stream, who are also Canadian. And that's where this clip happens.
16, we're at 17.
Top 5 in here, eh? Where are we going tonight? Let them know.
That's a great question.
There's no killers in the UK. There's like serious guys. They're not going to come kill us.
No.
They're not going to come kill us for safe. You can even show your address here. In America. Yeah, listen.
All right, I'm going to go shower. I'll see you in a bit.
W's.
My dog.
Throw some W's for the Milk Boys.
Let's go.
My dogs. Yo, I'm out of here.
W's for Top 5.
So here, man, you could really tell, like, there's power in the tongue. There is really power in the tongue. I like how he put respect on the U.S. when I'm more inclined to believe that if you say, like, the U.S. is soft, you're not going to suffer too much. If you pull up to L.A. and say L.A. is soft, that's a different story. But if you say the U.S. is soft and you're just rolling around in a really populated area, especially like New York or Miami, yeah, you might be fine. But if you say L.A. is soft, that's different. They're going to wild out over there. And there's less of, like, somebody says the U.S. is soft, I think the U.S. just shrugs it off. As opposed to the U.K., when somebody says the U.K. is soft, it's a different story. And he didn't say that the UK was soft, but he was like, yeah, you're going to be fine, which I thought was crazy that he would say that because it's usually people from Toronto that know a little bit more about the UK. There's a similar shared culture, commonwealth, you could call it. But what happened later that night is this guy got poked up. The first page to report it, which is quite a reliable page, was Keep Six. And they reported Top 5 survives an attempted hit on his life in London after suffering stab wounds to his neck. The Toronto rapper was talking to fans when a masked man ran by and stabbed him. This is wild. Now, there is a video that's circulating that was happening in a similar area, and Keep Six said, that's cap, that's not the video. I don't know. Chaos, it looks like it could be the video, so I'm going to play you guys the video right now. It's just a bit of a mess. They're like jumping on cars and stuff.
Chill.
So that's the video that we get. And are people allowed to make jokes since we know that he's alive now? Nah, I wouldn't make jokes about the situation regardless, even though this guy has made really, not just crude is not the word. He's made disgusting jokes about people that have suffered a death and really harmful situations. Like, for example, he's the guy that was saying, like, yo, Kendrick, he's the guy that tried to pull up to Kendrick's show, and that didn't work out because they were just, and he was like, yo, Kendrick's rolling around with police. Well, I guess this guy could say he wasn't rolling around with police because they really ran down on him. And this is the thing I will say about the UK. I've been to the UK before. I've been to London, and I've been to the northern part of the UK as well. Great. I'm not going to say great people. They're not very welcoming like Americans. Let me say that. Like, you just try to talk to strangers, it's not going to work out. But great people in the sense that I think they're a lot more understanding than Americans. Like, for instance, if I say UK rap sucks, I don't really enjoy it, whatever the case may be, they're not going to, like, you know, jump you for that or attack you for that. However, they do take it, and they're really open to having discussions about music, kind of like educating, and not educating in the patronizing way, but just letting you know more about their culture, how their music developed. Because, like, of course, rap came from America, but it fused with whatever they had going on in London mainly, and then throughout the broader UK into what it is now. And there have been so many phases, and it's very, very interesting what went through. But they're very, like, they're not quick to, like, get angry unless they're called soft. Now, if somebody says UK people are soft, then it's an issue. Because if you guys recall, Meek Mill, every rapper damn near that pulls up to the UK gets ran down on. And some of them didn't even say anything. Like, I think it was YBN Namir was one of the first to get ran down on. I think they tried Lil TJ, but I don't know how that went. Academics had said something about that dude. I'm thinking Gets, because I just recorded like a UK versus US rap video. It wasn't Gets, but it was the guy that was featured on More Life with Drake. And he pulled up to Academic's show in London. Well, his people pulled up. Like, one of his, the guy had just done a really long prison stint, and he pulled up to Academic's show, and they didn't press Academics, but they wanted to have a conversation about that and see, like, yo, is everything cool? So that there's another situation, Meek Mill situation, that getting aired out. So London is letting people know it's not sweet. And you should know it's not sweet. Like, these, after UK drill, that's when my whole perception of the UK and London changed. Because, you know, as you grow up, especially if you're outside of the UK, especially if you grew up with American media, you get this image of the UK as, like, royalty, as what it once was, as professionalism, etc. And yeah, UK drill shattered all of that. And then the more you learn about the UK, you kind of see the different sides, and you're like, whoa, this is the gross side. And by gross, I mean, like, certain accents and things like that. But so top 5 should know better, but this is like what cockiness gets you, man. And I hope he's okay. Like, top 5 was even trying to press me years ago before he went into jail for that thing to take down a video. And I never said the dude was soft. All I just said was that his music sucked, which it still sucks. He stopped dropping music, so credit to him for that. He's better as a whatever he's currently doing. As long as he stays away from a microphone, we're all better off for it. I don't think this looks good on Drake, though. And it's not to, like, drag Drake into it, but, like, this is supposed to be your man's, your guy, but you can't really harm him. I think, like, Kendrick fans will try to turn this on Drake because top 5 has consistently been going at Kendrick for, hell, damn near a year now since he got out. And this also goes to show, like, the security that other streamers had with them was telling them, like, yo, don't walk around with your chain. Like, DDG, he has got this gigantic chain. I'm going to play you guys this clip right now.
Y'all want something from in the store? I'm going to go grab something. Y'all want something from in the store? Hey, they said it's a bad area, ain't it? It's a bad area, ain't it, right here?
Where are we? Where north? Yes, why did you leave the chain here?
Huh?
Just leave it here.
Leave the chain here? It's like that?
But it's a bad area. I'm saying we should just follow my security, but he gonna keep us out of the bad area.
The chain in here is crazy. Leave the stream saying that? They gonna
But me, you're good.
I'm alright.
Obviously, the security, we got here. Have you got security here?
Oh, yeah, I got heavy security.
Oh, then you're good.
I'm saying,
So DDG was with Ben Denon. They had security, and they're like, yo, leave the chain inside if you're going to go somewhere, especially at night. So that just goes to, and this is the problem here. And like in America, if you have security, man, especially if it's like undercover police or private police or whatever, they're going to lay down a life if somebody tries to pull up on you. The security in the UK, they're not even allowed to have weapons. So these guys are pulling up with weapons. Your security's got no weapons. So really, you're a sitting duck even with security, unless you've got like police escorts or whatever other type of situation that the normal person's not going to have. And by normal person, I even mean like a streamer, unless you're like one of the biggest things ever. So like even Aiden Ross was moving like quite tactically in this city/country. I don't know what else Top 5 might have said. Like, I think there's actual beef here there's a deeper beef that we're going to have to look into. And I think it will unveil itself over the coming days. But this couldn't just be because he said they're soft. Like, they would have just, like, tried to snatch his chain or something. But stabbing him is another level, especially in the neck. Like, that's no joke. So there's got to be smoke here. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. I know a lot of people who don't like Top 5. Be honest, like, this is a safe space. Go in the comments. Are you happy that this happened? Do you feel like this is karma for him getting away with the murder of that other kid? Just leave your unfiltered thoughts in the comment section on this guy, because he is quite a divisive figure, similar to 6ix9ine. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.